Welcome guys to a very evil mod spotlight. Alright, I'll promise I'll stop with the accents. But now let's move on to the gases mod. Now this gases mod is not as evil as I was thinking, but it is quite evil. Now this mod implements 5 new gases, although I have 4 new gases into my inventory. I'll talk about the 5th one later. But here is the first one, the most easiest and most lovely gas is the smoke gas, and you can see that we have the gas particle effect. It is kind of hard to see, so we'll move over to a little bit of a better light source. You can see it is kind of grey and it is kind of misty, and you can see that smoke naturally rises in the world. So just like in Minecraft, it naturally rises until it hits something. So if it hits something, it will spread out and sort of go and travel in different sort of sets, and as you can see, it sort of mellows out and sort of flies away to the ceiling and tries to reach the sort of top humidity or altitude. And the next one is steam. Now, steam is produced when you're mining actual delicious obsidian. So once you're actually mining obsidian, I should actually show you guys how that looks like. So I'll be back. Now, I was questioning the developer, and it said that it randomly happens. There isn't no sort of set time that the smoke will actually happen. So I guess we're going to have to do it again and again until it happens. Well, if it doesn't happen this time, I'm sort of going to have to move on. But what this steam does is actually hurt you. It actually hurts you a little bit. Well, maybe we're just not seeing the steam. Maybe it's just evaporating all the way up. Maybe we'll have to dig on up. I'm not quite sure. It didn't really describe how the steam actually affects it. But I talked to the mod developer, and he said that the steam is affected at random rates of obsidian, so it didn't really affect me here. But what I should do is actually change my game mode before I run out of the good shenanigans. There we go. The steam, and we could just but then I have to be in survival mode. All right. Jeez. See, this is the common mistakes of There we go. We got attacked by the steam machine. All right, and so that's pretty much what steam does. Now, it's not the PC version of Valve Steam. Don't you dare think that. But you can see that this mod is not compatible with any other mod. You have to start up a new world, and it's currently a work in progress. That's why it's saying it's not compatible with mod loader or a forge at this current moment. Now, this is a flammable rising gas, and if it reaches, it sort of gets stopped there. It stops there, and if it reaches any sort of a light source, it will actually set itself on fire. And see if I can do some parkour. Maybe I can jump up on this cobble. There we go, and maybe it will reach. Now we need to go on the obsidian. Hopefully this is going to work. Don't you dare stuff. Oh, you bastards. Alright, parkour. There, yeah, here we go. Okay, we can break this gravel. Don't worry, I'll make this work in survival mode. Don't you guys worry. If this falls down, I'll kill myself. There we go. And you bastards. I just wanted to set on fire. There we go. Now we're getting the gases explosions. Here we go. It's now it's emitting, and we've got the void fog happening, but you can see the sort of rising of the gas sort of effect over there. But the most impressive one is the falling explosive. So this would have been much better in the actual creative mode. So that's where I'm going to go. Game mode 1, and you can find these in the creative inventory. Here we have the smoke, steam, rising flammable gas. The explosive gas is what we're after, and of course the void, which I'll talk about a little bit later. And here we'll go place down a torch, and you can see that it should explode. There we go. I was like, why isn't it not exploding? Well, there we go. Now, if you're wondering, I spoke like a little child then. If you're wondering why does the glowstone, and the glowstone is not effective, it does not affect the gases at all. The gases only are affected by the torch, which is really smart. And you may be thinking, well, this is rather dumb. You're not going to walk in and just place down a torch. But gases only spawn in really dark places. Say, for example, now you can't really see if there's a grey gas here. So what you're going to do is you're going to place down a torch, and boom, when you strip mining, you're faced with gas, and you're gonna burn yourself alive, or it's gonna explode and create a really nasty disaster. And here we go. Alright, so here we might find some natural gases. Hopefully I'll find some natural gases. I really wish I would find some natural gases, but they are actually more common in pockets of air, simply because most of these gases actually rise up into the sky, and maybe we'll find some gases into the ceiling of this ravine, but that's not likely we are going to find. But the one that we actually we broke with TNT, I actually found a small pocket of air, and that was filled with a lot of gas, and it was actually quite deadly to the TNT. The TNT caught on fire, and it was a rather big catastrophe for the TNT. But we can't find any sort of elusive gases here. Well, I guess the methane level in this ravine is rather poor. Well, that was a rather poor effort by the actual ravine. Let's continue on mining. Let's see if we can find something along the lines of a natural gas. And here we go. We have natural gas. Here we go. Bam, it's on fire, and we're trapped in here. And look at this. This whole little pocket of, sort of this pocket of cave, I'd say. This cave was a tiny air pocket, and all of it is on fire. I would be dying here if I was in creative mode, and that was a great way to showcase this mod, to show what the sort of supreme power of this mod is. Now, it is more common to find the flammable source rather than the explosive source in this mod, but this mod is, remember, it is still a work in progress, and like I said, the explosive one is sort of like the diamond equivalent. It's very rare, while the sort of flammable ones are sort of less deadly and more often found in tiny pockets or little caves like this one. So this pretty much covers the gases mod. It's still a work in progress. That's why I gave it sort of a lenient review. I am kind of pending on my sort of Fruit Loop rating, just simply because of it's not accepting any mod loader or Forge compatible mods. That is a big no-no for me. If you're any of these mod makers, mod developers, then you're watching my videos, make sure you can make your mods compatible with Forge, or if not with mod loader, but that is a definite must if you want any sort of people using your mods. Everyone has multiple mods installed and really needs that sort of compatibility towards other mods. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. This has been the Gases mod, and I can't wait to see you next time. Have a nice day.